So you got to figure out whether or not you want to play football again. Sounds like you're going to. Just AJ's been saying that this whole time, as has everybody. But you got your own process. Take your time, okay? Knock on,
Hey, thanks, Pat. Thank you.
knock on Jim Gray. No offense. But if you had this list of demands, it would be hysterical. But now, let's just hypothetical here. It's hypothetical. Can we hypothetical?
Yeah, it's a fun game. Really fun game.
$60 million is a lot of fucking money, right? That's what everybody's talking about is what you're owed or whatever. Does that come into any of this conversation? And there's no way you can say yes to that and be realistic. But is the contract like something that you have to think about in this whole thing?
Oh, shoot. I mean,
It's a lot of fucking money. It's a lot
of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't think there'd be a scenario where I'd come back and that would be the number. I think it would definitely things would have to shift.
Got it. I mean, we'll see what we just did.
Oh, yeah.
Unpeeling the onion here.
For
Why do you think that?
Well, I just don't think it's, I think there's a lot of teams because of COVID that are strapped, and you're seeing us a lot of different contracts. They're pushing more money out in deals. They're creating, certain kind of void years to allow for an easier cap hit. So there would have to be some adjustments for sure.
Yeah, because there's this cash over cap thing that everybody's doing. Andrew Brandt kind of broke it down to us, as both of you gentlemen know, where you're able to have voided years that aren't real years on the contract, but they're being reported as how long the actual contract is. But they're just fake years that are kind of dispersing the signing bonus, which is coming up front. So instead of it being like a 4-year deal, it's a 7-year deal, but the last 3 years aren't even a real deal, but it adds 3 more years to divvy up the signing bonus so the salary cap isn't as big. For those that are just brand new, that's why we allude to the salary cap being fake, because it's not fake. It certainly exists, but there's a lot of ways to kind of dabble around it, and a lot of teams have done as such with deals with quarterbacks, more specifically, because of how large they are. That's awesome to hear you say. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about that.